Hi, I'm David from CDK Stone, and welcome to another episode of our Designer Collaboration series. This is where we take the opportunity to finally meet the people behind these extraordinary projects. Today, I'm fortunate enough to be in a beautiful area called Gerringong, about an hour and a half south of Sydney. And I'm located on a wonderful estate called Dovecote. And joined with me today is Kathryn, manager and host of this wonderful property. Kathryn, thank you for having us today.
Thank you, David, for having me.
So can you tell us a little bit about Dovecote?
Yeah, absolutely. So Dovecote for decades has been a working agricultural farm. There's 150 acres that stretch right down to the lagoon and then over to the coastal track. It was purchased in 2015 by Jeffrey Simpson. And Jeffrey wanted to create a really beautiful home for his children and his family. And he also wanted to do something quite exciting and push the boundaries of architecture.
Right.
And so he enlisted his good friend, Atelier Andy Carson, to work alongside him in designing the properties. In the end of 2017, the properties were completed, and by mid-2018, I jumped on board and I launched the accommodation arm.
Wow.
Yeah, so we've got on site, we've got the Headland, which is our premier property, our 4-bedroom, 4-bathroom.
This is where we have
today, right here. Yeah. And then we've got just around the corner, about 40 metres, we've got the Range, which is a smaller 2-bedroom, one bathroom place.
Fantastic. Well, that will keep you busy.
It does, it certainly does.
Now, in relation to the kitchen and the scope of works that was involved with this, can you just briefly run us through sort of what was involved and I guess some challenges with the kitchen itself?
Yeah, so it was a complete rebuild. So we had to take out the old kitchen and then rebuild it. In terms of design, we really wanted the kitchen to support the rest of the property and not distract from it. The kitchen is situated at the end of the main lounge living room of the Headland here. On the eastern and southern sides, we've got really beautiful, breathtaking picture windows, and we really didn't want to distract from that. We actually wanted to support that and bring that into the property. So we decided to go with a tall bank of cupboards along here in the same colour as the walls of the property.
Right.
And then we really wanted that star quality piece being the island bench to really stand out.
Kathryn, can I ask why you chose the domino quartzite?
Yes, absolutely. So Jeffrey and I walked into the CDK showroom in Sydney and we looked at a number of different stones. As soon as we saw domino quartzite, we completely fell in love with it. It was perfect for this project. The really beautiful dark vein really supported the strong, sleek lines of the architecture of the property. And then also adding the feature on this stone, which is the beautiful plumes of creams and pinks, really gave us that inviting, warm feeling that we wanted to create in this kitchen. An island bench that kind of garnered conversation and gatherings. And then when we found out that it was a very durable stone to use, more so than the others, the quartzite, it was a no-brainer, and we fell in love at first sight.
Beautiful. And can I ask, how was the selection process when you went to CDK Stone? How you found that?
Oh, very easy. It was wonderful. The CDK team were very supportive. They showed us everything we wanted to see. And then after we had actually decided on the domino quartzite, the process was very fast. It was very easy. We were very well supported throughout the whole process.
That's great. Wonderful to hear. Because I've noticed you've done some incredible, some of the features with the stone that you don't often see with the quartzite. We've got these book match drawers that I only really saw this morning that look quite incredible, and I suppose very practical as well, but also hidden amongst the
and that was what
itself.
Was really important, was not just creating a kitchen that was beautiful, but also functional and practical. And it's a wasted space that we wanted to really use. And so we decided to go with the book match drawers, and that's where all of our crockery is, and it goes straight from kitchen to table, and it works really well and creates a feature out of probably the most feature point of the stone itself.
So Kathryn, were there any challenges on the project that you'd like to share with us?
Yeah, there certainly was. I would say the most challenging was really the timing. We only shut down our guest accommodation and opening the properties for just 1 week, which was a really short window to actually gut the old kitchen, do some more flooring, change a lot of the servicing in terms of electrical and plumbing, and then rebuilding what you see today. So that was probably the biggest challenge. We had a really wonderful team, Choice Interiors Kitchens, as well as Bellevide Constructions, who are the building company that actually built the properties here, and also the Stone Gallery, who installed the wonderful stone. So they really came together to get us over the line. So certainly timing was probably our most challenging element.
That's good. It's a common theme, timing, and it's often underestimated. So Kathryn, can you tell us a little bit about what you're really loving at the moment in relation to design?
Yes, well, we're loving the really healthy, progressive movement of passive home design. So really considering the sun and the shade when you're designing a building, working off window placement, using materials and products that are really well insulated, and then the property's airtight. So really that whole lowering your greenhouse gas emissions and creating a healthier living environment. That's what we're loving at the moment.
I also have heard that Dovecote appeared on the blockbuster movie The Invisible Man.
Yes.
My children also wanted me to ask you, how did all that come about?
Oh, it was such a fantastic movie to be part of. Have you seen it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It was certainly thrilling to be part of and to experience that. It was also really great to see the property on the big screen. It was really quite exciting to see the behind the scenes and how a movie is actually made and the amount of people that it takes to create these scenes. It was fantastic. We just love being a part of it.
With Dovecote, what's happening with going forward? Any new plans? Any new exciting adventures ahead of you?
Yes, we do. In addition to continuing to welcome our wonderful guests, we have things such as property takeover for a long weekend of restaurants. We have potentially a new build happening on site, another farm stay. And then we also have, in the very early days, possibly another blockbuster movie. So the next 12 months are going to be particularly exciting for Dovecote.
No clues yet with that one?
Unfortunately not.
Okay. Well, Kathryn, lastly, I just need to thank you once again for having us all here. It's been an absolutely remarkable experience. It's a premises a property I should remember for a long time. And congratulations again. Thank you to you and Jeffrey.
Thank you. Well, thank you. Thank you to CDK as well for partnering with us on this wonderful project. The experience of going about and selecting our stone and the assistance that we had with that, and then actually just finding the perfect stone for this kitchen
Wonderful.
to reflect the natural beauty is been fantastic. So thank you, David, and the CDK team.
Appreciate it. Thank you.